Hi, Taehyung lovers all around the world. Welcome back to Taehyung Lovers Worldwide channel, a channel that always stands at the front line spreading the kindness, influence, and peaceful aura of Kim Taehyung to every corner of the world. Before you continue, stop. Just 3 seconds. Don't blink, because February 2026 does not arrive with loud noise. It arrives with one quiet step from Kim Taehyung that instead shakes the world. What happened that morning was not just an ordinary departure. This was the beginning of a long, exhausting, and deeply meaningful journey. One that made the world fall silent and may leave you surprised at the end of the story. February 2026, the morning sky of Korea became a witness as Kim Taehyung stepped away from his homeland without many words, yet full of meaning. From South Korea, he transited in Dubai before continuing his flight to Lisbon, Portugal. A journey of nearly 20 hours, with almost no proper rest, and yet it was precisely there that the world began to question. Why did this calm step feel so heavy with meaning? What was truly being prepared? And why did millions of army around the world suddenly feel a mix of admiration, emotion, and anger seeing how heavy the burden he carried was? Before we dive deeper into the full story of this journey, about hidden exhaustion, dedication that is never displayed, and shocking facts behind BTS's arrival in Lisbon, make sure you press the like button, write your thoughts and comment below, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell. Make this video go viral so the world continues to see one thing that is often forgotten: the kindness, humanity, and sincerity of Kim Taehyung behind his status as a global icon. Trust us, what you are about to hear is not an ordinary story. February 2026, the morning sky of Korea once again became a witness to the beginning of Kim Taehyung's long journey. Without many words but full of meaning, the global icon stepped away from his homeland, a departure that, within minutes, immediately captured the world's attention. From South Korea, Kim Taehyung transited in Dubai before finally continuing his flight to Lisbon, Portugal. This long route demanded extraordinary stamina, with a total travel time reaching around 20 hours, nearly without adequate rest. Photos circulating rapidly on social media and international media showed a calm expression that concealed fatigue difficult to hide. The eyes long known for their charm on stage now spoke of professionalism and boundless dedication. In every step he took, Kim Taehyung carried not only himself, but also the hopes of millions of army around the world who followed his every move closely. The brief transit in Dubai became the only pause before the long journey continued to Europe. Limited rest time did not prevent Taehyung from maintaining the elegant aura that has become his signature. This is the real portrait of a world star standing tall amid a packed schedule, extreme jet lag, and relentless global scrutiny. The journey to Lisbon was not merely a geographical movement. It became a symbol of BTS's fast, demanding rhythm of life, one that rarely allows space to breathe. Behind the glitter of popularity and global achievements lie exhausted bodies and rest that has become a luxury. It is no surprise that prayers and hopes flooded social media from all corners of the world, asking that Kim Taehyung and all BTS members be granted health and sufficient recovery time. In a world that continues to demand perfection, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Behind the status of a global legend, Kim Taehyung remains human. And for now, what Army hopes for most is not a grand performance or massive surprise, but safety, health, and proper rest for Taehyung and all BTS members. The crowd erupted as BTS appeared at the airport. Cameras were raised simultaneously, name chants echoed, and flashes of light swept every corner. Amid tight security and exhaustion from intercontinental travel, one figure captured the world's focus. Kim Taehyung walked calmly, wearing a black cap that covered part of his face, as if the surrounding noise did not exist. Videos circulating widely showed a striking contrast. The other BTS members appeared to carry unavoidable fatigue, slightly lowered shoulders, restrained steps, and facial expressions signaling long jet lag. But Taehyung appeared different. His posture was upright, his expression steady, and his face looked fresh. A portrait of physical discipline long recognized as part of his lifestyle. Internal sources and habits long known by fans mention that regular exercise routines and a disciplined lifestyle are the key to Kim Taehyung's stamina. He maintains his body not merely for appearance, but for the sustainability of his career at the highest level of the global industry. The black cap he wore was not merely an accessory. Based on its style and design details, it is estimated to come from an international luxury streetwear brand with market price ranging between $400 and $600. Its function was clear, protecting his eyes from harsh lights and camera flashes, while also providing a sense of privacy amid global attention. Kim Taehyung's outfit also did not escape attention. A minimalist top with a clean silhouette evoked the aesthetic of high-end labels such as Celine, with an estimated price between $1,000 and $1,800. Even the seemingly simple black mask was believed to be a premium or designer edition mask price between $50 and $150. On Kim Taehyung, even the smallest details can become headlines. Yet what was most touching was not the price or the brand, but the attitude. Despite clear exhaustion, the BTS members still turned, waved, and responded to ARMY's calls. Kim Taehyung was seen several times making small gestures, a brief nod, a gentle gaze, empathetic body language, a wordless message that love for fans never knows fatigue. On a morning that will be recorded in K-pop history, BTS arrived in Lisbon, Portugal, after a long journey from Seoul via Dubai. This arrival was not merely a visit, but a new chapter in their global journey. The Incheon, Dubai, Lisbon route, taking approximately 20 hours, stood as proof of their dedication to their craft and their unwavering professional commitment. Upon landing at Humberto Delgado Airport, the moment immediately became the focus of international media. 7 names, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, Kim Taehyung, and Jungkook, stepped out of the terminal accompanied by awe-filled cheers. This became one of the rare moments BTS appeared as a complete formation in Portugal after completing their individual schedules. Questions echoed worldwide. What truly brought BTS to Lisbon? Based on reports from Korean media such as Star News and international entertainment coverage, their primary purpose was directly related to BTS's major comeback in 2026. Trusted sources stated that Lisbon was chosen as the main location for filming music videos and key visual content for their latest album titled ARIRANG, scheduled for release on March 20th, 2026. The city is known for its classic European landscapes, soft natural light, and strong historical atmosphere, making a strategic backdrop to build the album's global narrative. BTS's agenda in Lisbon is estimated to include music video filming, production of visual promotional materials, documentation for archival projects, and logistical preparations for a world tour set to follow the album's release. After nearly 4 years of hiatus due to military obligations, BTS's 2026 comeback is regarded as one of the most anticipated moments in the history of the global music industry. BTS's presence in Portugal is not merely entertainment news. It is a global headline reflecting the power of culture, art, and cross-industry influence. The economic impact is projected to be significant, ranging from tourism and creative industries to the exposure of Korean culture on the world stage. Amid all the spotlight, Kim Taehyung stands as a symbol of calm. When the world is noisy, he chooses silence. When expectations press heavily, he remains steady. Perhaps that is where his strength lies, carrying a global burden without losing his humanity. February 2026 will be remembered not for chaos, but for one quiet journey that shook the world. And behind all the camera flashes, one simple hope continues to echo from millions of ARMY around the world. May Kim Taehyung and all BTS members get enough rest, maintain their health, and return to greet the world with their best work. Taehyung lovers around the world, thank you for staying and watching until the very last second with Taehyung Lovers Worldwide channel, a channel that always stands at the front line spreading the kindness, influence, and peaceful aura of Kim Taehyung to every corner of the world. February 2026 has shown us one important thing. Behind the global spotlight, packed schedules, and the weight of the world's expectations, Kim Taehyung continues to walk calmly, remains human, and continues to carry the hopes of millions of hearts. But remember one thing, this journey is not over. What you saw today may only be the beginning of something far bigger, more shocking, and more emotional in the future. If you feel touched, angry, or even more amazed after watching this video, don't keep it to yourself. Press the like button, Write your thoughts in the comment section, subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell so you won't miss a single important moment of Kim Taehyung going forward. Make this video go viral so the world continues to see the goodness of Kim Taehyung, not only as a global icon, but as a human being worthy of respect and protection. And if you don't like it, feel free to skip it, because Taehyung Lovers channel never forces anyone. We only tell the story, and let your hearts be the judge. See you on the next journey.